Hey everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports. This is Power Play, and we're joined, as always, by Chris Uminski. Chris, how you doing?
Ah, bonjour, Brian. Je suis magnifique et joyeux. Ça va?
Hey, I assume that was French. I saw you were tweeting in French in honor of the Bruins and Canadiens game. Is that a correct assumption?
Oui.
We're gonna do the whole interview. It's gonna be a little hard, but we'll give it our best. So, what do you think of the Bruins and Canadiens game? Obviously, Bruins win 5-2. That's good, but what's the story?
So, everybody knows the Bruins and Canadiens are big rivals. It's the
Mhm.
oldest rivalry in the NHL.
Right.
Um, and we haven't played them in almost 2 years.
Wow.
You know, last year they were playing in the All Canadian division.
Right.
And it's been a little sad without that rivalry, but we played them the other night. It was very exciting. Oh, God, such a great game for the Bruins. Um, Canadians looked like crap. It was great to watch.
Yeah. So, obviously, maybe a little bit of a hangover from last season with the Canadians, kind of going into, yeah, a little bit. Right? What stood out for you for the Bruins positively?
Well, the big takeaway is the Brandon Carlo, and no, not Brandon, Jesus, Charlie, the Charlies.
The Charlies. All right.
Yeah. Charlie McAvoy and Charlie Coyle each got 2 goals. And Taylor Hall scored the empty netter on his birthday.
Very
Good,
nice.
good for him. Um, the offense just looked so good. Even the defense was looking pretty good.
Mm,
Carey Price was not in the lineup, so I think that definitely helped the Bruins.
of course, whenever you can avoid a
Swayman,
goalie like that, it's good.
yeah, Jeremy Swayman was on point.
Mm,
The defense looked okay. They've been having once again kind of an iffy season,
mm.
but they did look good the other night. And all in all, it was just great, fun time for Bruins fans.
Hey, that's what you like to hear. Um, Also, I saw you complained about this on Twitter. We don't have another game to talk about for a while here. What is up with the scheduling, Chris?
I So the Bruins started way later
Mm-hmm.
than the rest of the league, and that's bad enough. And now we have to wait 5 days in between Bruins games. The, I I think I tweeted this. I want to put the NHL schedulers on a raft and push them out into Hudson Bay.
Hey, I agree. It's a weird setup to have. I mean, maybe it's good for the Bruins. Maybe they can get healthy. Everyone's banged up. It's hockey, so you're not gonna be not banged up, right?
That's a good point, but I know for me as a fan, I need my
Right.
hockey. There are other teams I like watching, but they don't come on as much. ESPN Plus is great to get the out of market games.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the ones that they've been showing are like teams that I'm not super into, like the
Right.
Lightning were on last night, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
eh.
Yeah. So hey, hopefully they'll be, it'll be worth the wait for when they come back. But we do have some news to talk about. Just broke today that can hold us over in speculation. That's kind of Boston related, anyways. Want to talk about that?
Oh yeah. So so we're recording this on Tuesday evening,
Yep,
and
16th.
about maybe an hour or so ago, it was reported that the Fenway Group, who of course owns the Boston Red Sox
Mm-hmm.
and FC Liverpool, they are maybe looking to buy the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Ooh, very weird. How would you feel about that?
I mean, the Penguins are one of my least favorite teams in the league,
Mm-hmm.
maybe only because I hate Sidney Crosby with the burning passion of 1,000 suns.
That's fair.
For the same reason that people hate Tom Brady, but
Oh yes, I'm well versed in that side of things.
But I think it's interesting. I don't think there's a chance that the Fenway Group would move the team because I mean
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is already such a successful market there. But I just think it's interesting because the Fenway Group has been trying to get into the NHL, I guess, for a while. They've looked at maybe buying the Devils, maybe buying like the Blue Jackets, and everything so far, I guess, is leaning to them buying the Penguins from Mario Lemieux. It's interesting and kind of weird.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess they're like, yeah, they named themselves the Fenway Group, but they like, I'm pretty sure owned Liverpool first and then bought the Red Sox and now like are the Fenway Group, but very strange like company to not like. Usually when you see, I guess it's usually people, right? They'll own a couple of teams, but they'll be like Jerry Jones. He owns Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Stars. That makes sense, right?
Owns the city, like the owner of the Bills also owns the Saber.
Exactly. So this is like weird to have them all spread out for the different sports, but I mean at the same time it's probably tough to get like your hands on any of these pro teams cuz like, we're going through a time where most of them are pretty successful, so like no one wants to be selling these.
Yeah, it's surprising to me that Mario Lemieux would want to sell the Penguins. I can't think of any conceivable reason that he would.
Right.
And I'm wondering too if the Fenway Group is going to own the Penguins. Are they going to show Penguins games on Nesson?
Oh, I hope not.
No, they own Nesson.
Yeah, that'd be weird. They're gonna have like.
It would be, and I would hate it.
I mean, the only like thing that I can kind of see that would be nice from this would be like maybe they do like a winter classic with the Penguins and Bruins at Fenway. That's fun. That could be like a thing.
That would be cool. I know they've played outdoor hockey at Fenway before. Frankly, I think that's a better space for that than Gillette is. I actually went to one of the outdoor Gillette games a few years ago. That was okay, but I like that Fenway Park is a little more.
Yeah, it's a bit more intimate of a like venue. So hey, maybe that could be a move, because I think it would sell out like instantly if they did that.
There's a weird constituency of Penguins fans in this area, and I can't understand why. I've met multiple of them. Like so, it's the whole situation is just weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, far be it from me, a Dolphins fan, to rag on people who are not regional sports fans and stuff. But yeah, it is kind of odd. Right. The Cubs, same thing. So I guess we'll let it pass. Another story I saw. All my stories I just farmed from Chris's Twitter. Ovechkin Alexander. I can't really pronounce his last name.
We're on Overwatch, people.
Yes. So what's happening there?
He is on track to break Wayne Gretzky's all-time scoring record.
It's insane.
If he's able to stick around for a few more years, which he's Tom Brady of the NHL, and I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon. Hold on, let me get up some numbers here. As he just passed Brett Hull in that category, he's not far behind Jaromir Jagr.
Speaking of the Penguins, Jaromir Jagr, I vaguely know that. And Bruins. Speaking of the Bruins too, he was on the Bruins at one point. He's probably still playing hockey somewhere. I don't think you can get that man off the ice.
He's only 24 goals behind Jaromir Jagr, which I think he easily breaks that this year. If he plays next year, which I think he will, he'll probably pass Gordie Howe. And then after that, it's just Wayne Gretzky.
So, do you think he can do it? Barring injury, obviously we don't know if like something crazy will happen, but from what you've seen in his career, do you think he'll pass?
I'm pretty confident he will. I think it's a very exciting time
Mm-hmm.
to be a hockey fan and watch this.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I mean, a lot of people hate Barry Bonds, but I will say that home run like chase in like the mid 2000s was very fun as a fan to watch and like see
Oh
if he
yeah,
was gonna break it. So
between that and Sammy Sosa and Mark
mm-hmm.
McGuire, that it was a fun time to
That
watch.
whole era, yeah, it was really good. Um, need to, you know what? Just let people do steroids again. I don't know. Like, come on, this is the fun part.
If you want to play steroid, do steroids as a professional athlete, move to Russia.
That's a little bit more accepted there.
Go play in the KHL.
Oh man. All right, Chris. Anything else you want to mention before we get on out of here?
Oh, I guess the only thing is it's happening again.
Mm-hmm.
Ottawa Senators just had a bunch of games canceled by the NHL because they got a COVID outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope that it's the only time this happens this year. I can't take another shortened season.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a miserable time.
Yeah.
So I hope all the players are smart. Kane. And please, please, please don't blow it. I want to be able to still play the Canadian teams also. I don't need them shutting down the border.
Yep.
Just please, players, if any of you are watching this, be smart.
Yeah, exactly. And be safe, everyone. Just no one wants COVID. I was watching a TikTok. This person was talking about one of their symptoms, long COVID, where everything they eat tastes like raw sewage. Like, even if you don't die, that's still pretty fucked up. I don't think anyone wants that.
Is it worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Take your favorite food and have it taste like literal shit.
Yeah, that I don't think so, but hey, it's just a guy, right?
Sort of thing.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh man, Chris, where can they find you online?
You can find me, Chris_Yaminsky. I'm always tweeting about hockey news. I live tweet during the games. If they're playing Montreal, I might rip on them in their native language just to to cover all my bases.
Just to really get the fans angry. Got to meet them at their level.
Indeed. That's what I say to that.
Oh,
Go ahead and translate on that one.
Oh man. All right, Chris. Thank you so much for your time.
All right. Merci.
And you can follow me on Twitter at @TheFakeBMarks, BMARR, the channel on Twitter at Working Good Sports, or at WG Everything. On Instagram at Working Good Everything, twitch.tv/WorkingGoodEverything, TikTok, search Working Good Everything, or search Working Good Sports. I think that's it. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you all in the next one.